Hey, what's going on? It's Mando Crusader, and welcome to episode 7 of our Stellaris Rogue Servitor campaign. Last episode, as this icon up here shows, we went to war against the Jubaran Empire, and we won. It was actually quite the decisive victory. It may not look like it at first. We only got these 4 systems, but we completely destroyed the Jubaran fleet. As you can see, their fleet power before it was equivalent to ours, now is strictly inferior. We captured 2 of their colonies in this system, Lonesome Retreat and Coral Keep. We took Tiara Vec, which I am not going to go into because it lags my computer every time I do, as well as these 2 other systems. So, overall, I'd say that was a successful outing in our first war. So, this episode, really what we need to do is we have to decide what we are going to do with these 2 colonies, and also decide what we're going to do with the populations of the people that we are preserving on these colonies. And I came to a decision. So the main chunk of this decision is going to be that this quarter of the galaxy, from like here up through here, this is going to be the organic quarter. This is where we are going to keep all of our preserved species. Everything else is going to be lovely exploitativeness for our glorious mechanical society. But until then, we're mostly in this quarter anyway, so we can keep species on their homeworlds. So, we are going to eventually keep all of these pops on their homeworld. Here, in, which one's? On Jub. We're going to keep them here. However, until then, we are going to move them over to this system right here. Wexella 3A. So we're going to need to colonize that. Meanwhile, we are going to exploit these worlds in order to better maintain our empire. So, this world is going to be a mining world along with some industry. And this world is probably going to be industrial with a little bit of farming. So, we're going to do some management there. And then I will unpause and skip ahead until something interesting happens. But before I do that, I just want to say, if you like my content, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video. It really helps the channel out. Additionally, subscribing and ring-ronging that bell also really helps the channel out, so I'd appreciate it if you did that as well. And also leave a comment in the description below. Tell me if you like the preservation galaxy splitting plan. Also, tell me any other games you'd like to play, because I do take requests for that. So with that out of the way, let's get managing. So, our first order of business is to colonize this world right here. We're going to build a colony ship. We are going to call it... let's see. We had to... Okay, none of these are good names, okay? We can do much better than the random name generator. Let's see. We should call it I was thinking zoo, but no, that's not good. That's not good right now. Staging point, if I can spell. There we go. And it also has some minerals on it as well, so we can use it after the point which we're transferring these bio trophies to their home world. So this is going to be named Staging Point. That should be the colony ship. Yep, that is in our queue. Until then, we are going to build a couple of Nexus districts. Here, we are going to build a few mining districts, a generator district, an industrial district, a couple industrial districts, a mining district, a couple of agriculture districts, because we're going to need a lot of food, and, let's see, what else? Here, we will definitely want machine assembly plants, and over here, we will want a sanctuary of repose? Yes, okay. Alright, Empire management is done. So, we are going to unpause, and I will catch you when something happens. Oh. Alright. Where is this? Oh, it's over here. Oh, well. Alright, this looks normal. Vlur. An extremely powerful subspace entity of some kind has been encountered in the Fangcore system. It does not appear hostile, and may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence in Fangcore is causing massive subspace disturbances in the entire system. These disturbances are located around the entity itself, and should disappear when it leaves the system. While it does not acknowledge hail, the entity is continuously emitting a complex pattern of tachyon pulses, which appears to be a form of language. If our translation software is correct, it is saying over and over, Vlur seeks, Vlur finds. Alright then. That, I'm sure we don't need to worry about that in the slightest. Oh, alright. Multiple things happening here. Oh! Well, it seems like the Jubarans can't get a break, because the Freenari Alliance has declared them rivals. And meanwhile, we have found the second, trader curators over here, so... or somewhere. So, yeah. Interesting stuff. Also... I think we can build... Yes, we can build something over here, machine assembly plants. And I'm just going to, claim that real quick.
Technological acquisition successful.
Ah, very good. 9 years until we can declare war again, by the way. Great! More tile blockers we can clear. I think we need dangerous wildlife removal. We have to clear these tile blockers. We really do.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, excellent. We now can do robo-modding. Ooh, this is actually really important right here. Okay, so we need weather control systems, more housing, is important because we're already way overextended on our Empire Sprawl penalties. The less Nexus districts we need to build, the better. So we need to squeeze every little bit we can get out of that. Also, apparently we have discovered rare crystals. During its survey of whatever that word is, 10A, the ISS examiner discovered deposits of rare crystals. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams, and they are also a critical component in the most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of the system for future exploitation. Alright, interesting. Also, it seems like the North has sort of petered out here, with the Fallen Empire...
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Excellent. With the Fallen Empire blocking passage this way, and the Freenari Alliance blocking passage this way. So it seems truly our only options
Anomalous
for...
surface variable detected.
Hold on a second. For expansion are to the east and through the Jubaran Empire, which I think we can probably take. Maybe. Anyway, asteroid in orbit. And a Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The smaller planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Alright, that's great. That's gonna be done in just a second here, so I'll just stick around. No need to make an extra cut, right? There we go. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Kenthram 4. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. Interesting. Alright, carrying on.
System survey complete.
More technology. Yes! Alright, more energy credits. That is what we want. Next, I would like gravitonic sensors so we can take a peek on what the Jabarans are doing from our border station here.
System survey complete.
Encounter in Trunt.
Construction complete.
Where? Well, regardless, we are going to need to figure out who these people are, though apparently they aren't there anymore. Alright then.
Construction complete.
Another strategic resource, volatile motes in Trunt. Alright then. So, in order to exploit these, we're going to need to get the technologies for them. Now, we already saw the technology for rare crystals in the engineering section, but City District Housing +1 is more important at the moment. But soon, we're definitely going to want to get those sooner rather than later. Aha. Progress in the first contact procedures. Alright, so it does belong to another empire. Okay, that is mildly concerning. Hopefully this doesn't mean we're boxed in, like, around here. But we'll have to see. Also, the Freenari Alliance is claiming our systems. Personally, I think I wouldn't do that, considering, what we just did to the Jubarans, who seem to have rebuilt their fleet, but it pales in comparison to ours, of course. But, I mean, it's your life.
System survey complete. Planetary surface settlement established.
All right, excellent. So, here we have staging point. This is going to be the Jubarans' temporary home. So, first thing we need to build is an organic sanctuary, as well as a nexus district. That would be very useful. And then once those are built, we can resettle our biotrophies from these horrible colonies to their temporary home until we liberate and preserve their home world. So that should be fun. Good, good. More progress. Let's see. Clearly formed part of a technologically advanced alien civilization. Further facts are proven elusive as they seem to be going to considerable effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals from them. Alright. So, alright, they're plants and they're very hostile. Alright, that's mildly concerning. That is very mildly concerning. Oh. Well, we found one of their systems. Alright then. Well. It looks like we are boxed in. So we're gonna have to fight our way out of this situation.
Construction complete. Construction
Alright, here we are. We finally can see who this empire is. Maybe get a little bit of an indication. Hello? Get a little bit of an indication of where their territory is. So we seem to have encountered the Queptilium Enlightened Kingdom.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communications.
They're spiritualists. Oh no. Why is everyone a spiritualist? Alright, so they exist over this ways. So let's start espionaging them. Maybe try to get a little bit more information. Alright. An earthquake on staging point. Well. Alright, caused no damage. Alright, maybe not the best place to, house the Jubarans this instant. But, you know what? It'll have to do. No one's perfect, right? So, we are now going to put all of the Jubarans onto Lonesome Retreat. We do need to keep one on Lonesome Retreat so that we don't just, so that the colony doesn't just go away. But
System survey complete.
Alright, we need amenities. Oh boy, okay. So, this is going to require a little bit of integration, but I'm sure it will all be fine. It's just a little logistics, that's all. Aha, the Rubricator. At the coordinates for the Rubricator's last known location, we have discovered a habitable planet with what we believe to be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. The settlement consists of tall, pile-like towers, visible all the way from space. Our archaeologists are eager to excavate it in search of the Rubricator. Alright, start digging. Start digging. The question is, are we going to be able to get to it in time? Because this enlightened kingdom is right there, whereas we're all the way over here. And there's the arrival declaration.
Technological acquisition successful.
At least we get to clear some more tile blockers, though. And, ooh, we have to do this. Colonial bureaucracy. We absolutely must do that. Right, are there any other blockers we can remove? We can remove both of these. We cannot remove them. We can remove that. We can remove this. And we cannot move that. Okay. So now we can start clearing off some tile blockers as we resettle another Jubaran pop. Oh, okay, a caravaneer ship. Caravan, I should say, is over here. Let's see, what are they selling? Some artifacts? For 300? No! No, that's a horrible deal. Why would I do that? Caravaneers, old with defects. Our starbase in the Ronatev system has reports that the Winds of Fortune fleet has evacuated and abandoned a decrepit ship, now in unstable orbits around the system's central star.
Situation log adjusted.
Alright, let's search their ship. Maybe we can find something cool. Maybe we can even repair it and use it against the Jubarans, because it seems like they're the only people who have a real chance of defeating right about now. Alright, we can use a tradition. By the way, we have found the fleet of the new empire we've encountered. It is... well, we could take it with both of our fleets combined, although it is slightly worrying. Anyway, let's see, what do we want to take? I think we need to take either peak performance or efficiency algorithms. Those monthly energy credits would be nice, but complex drone output increased by 5% would also be really nice. I think we can live with the current amount of energy credits we're making, so I'm going to take this instead. And let's see how much of a boost that gives us to things. Alright, maybe I should have gone with the energy credits.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, there is our gravitic sensors. Nailed it. Alright, I think we need hyperdrive 2. I think we definitely need that so that we can just react faster when we're at war. Because right now our ships are a little bit slow, just a little bit. Meanwhile, we can now, I think, listening post. Yes, absolutely. So we're gonna build a listening post there, along with some gun and missile batteries. just to have this, just to spy on the Jubarans. That's literally all we're doing. We gotta make sure they aren't doing anything too suspicious. Encounter in this system. And, oh, it's a, okay, so we need to, alright, so the Sigma aliens, those are the void clouds. Those are the void clouds. So we're gonna have to eventually clear them out of there in order to, claim that system. First contact, yeah, living space debris. Diplomatic Unit I-6 is still working to confirm the hypothesis that the irregularity we had designated as Sigma aliens is in fact a living organism. While it seems to be made up of a cluster of random stardust, it is demonstrably able to propel itself across the void and shows basic signs of independent agency. Our research subroutines are perplexed by the phenomenon and are working hard to verify our readings. You are not missing anything. Those are the void clouds for you. Additionally, we're about to wrap up this episode, but before we do that, there is one last event that is about to happen to sort of set the stage for next episode. Should be any second now. Well, there is that. Right. Our investigation of the peculiar cluster of debris and space dust with the designation Sigma aliens has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin. It has no business exhibiting simple reflective actions, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Let us watch but not interfere with it.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communications.
Yeah, so those are the void clouds. Right, I thought that was going to be a pop-up. I thought that was going to be a pop-up. But our truce has just ended with the Jubaran Empire. We can go back to war with them. So I think the perfect way to end off this episode is to make some claims. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so, next episode, we are going to go back to war with the Jubarans, take their capital, get a permanent home for all of our Jubarans that we have preserved. We can finally get the last one off of this world. There we go. And from there, turn staging point into a useful world for industry and mining and agriculture. Oh my. And yeah, so I hope you all join me for that. It's gonna be another spicy one. Lots of war, lots of fun. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, if you like it, be sure to like the video. It really helps the channel out. Subscribe, ring the bell, and comment below any games you want me to play. I do take requests. So thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, that's about it. See ya.